Missing someone. Missing someone. Missing someone.
Hello, my fellow hodigs, mystical friends, humans, whatever you'd like to be called. Welcome back to Under the Willow Tree. I am Elizabeth, and today we are making some delicious desserts, aka something that we do all the time. And also, I would like to say it has been a hot minute since I've recorded like this. So, hey girl, hey, or hey boy, hey, or hey human, hey, what's going on? That was a lot, but anywho, we're getting into my favorite thing ever, aka desserts. So we're just gonna get right into it. And today we're going to be making cashew butter Gingersnap cookies. I like using cashew butter because it has a little tang factor, so it kind of gets that flavor that we want. But if you don't have that, or if you're allergic to nuts, you can also use sunflower seed butter or almond butter instead. Pick your poison, don't really care. So anywho, that's for that, and they're so freaking good. Those are seriously my favorite, you know, the ones from the dollar store. I would get those all the time. Well, JK, my mom would get those all the time, and I would just eat them by the bag because they were so damn good. So if you want to make these, here we go. So first you're going to add in some brown sugar, some cashew butter, molasses, and then you are just going to mix that together until it becomes a kind of I don't know, a uniform dough. And then you are just going to add in some flour, and then along with some spices like cinnamon and ginger, as well as baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Then you're just going to mix that together along with some milk to it. So I can just use, well, you can use any type you like. I just used almond milk, like an unsweetened original. And then just mix that all together until you have a soft dough. I find it's best to use a hand mixer to do this because the dough is she's a stiff dough, okay? That just doesn't sound right, but you know what I meant. So it's pretty much gonna look just like this when it's done, and then you're just gonna take tablespoonfuls. You can use smaller if you want a tinier dough, and then you're just going to roll it in your palms like I will show you in this next clip. There she is. So you're just going to roll it in your palms, flatten it out, and then put it on a baking sheet and bake it for 10 minutes at 350. And that is it for that one. The next and second recipe that we are going to be creating today is baked pumpkin spice donuts. Listen. I am usually not a fan of baked donuts because I'd rather just have a cupcake and call it a day. But with this one, I'm into it because I don't know, something about this recipe was just hail to the yeah. So I pretty much just made it. It's very quick and easy to do, like all of them, you know, we just like to be fast and quick here, okay? So yeah, it's really delicious. You can use, there's not really oil. If you want to take out the oil from it, you can just substitute that with more pumpkin or just skip out of it, you know? So anywho, if you wanted to see that recipe, there it is. So in a bowl, you're going to add in some flour, as well as some brown sugar and some pumpkin pie spice, and then you're just going to mix that together until it is nice and uniform. There's no clumps going on. Then you are going to add in some baking powder and some salt. Then you're going to add in a 15-ounce can of pumpkin. Why did I tell you it was 15 ounces? I don't know, but I wanted to share that fun fact. And then you're also going to add in some vanilla extract and some oil. That is optional. Like I said in the beginning, you can use just more pumpkin or just skip it out. And then you're also going to add in some water and then just stir it until a nice batter is formed. Then getting out a donut pan, you are just going to make sure it's greased because you don't want it to be sticking. And then you're going to add in the batter to it. You can add a smaller amount or a bigger amount. I don't know. It's up to you, my friends. And then you're just going to bake that for about 35 minutes or until they are nice and done. You can check them with a toothpick. And then you can glaze it with a chocolate frosting, or you can just leave it as is. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe so you never miss another video under the willow tree with me. And if you do sign up, I do have an ebook that you guys can get. It's my favorite top 10 easy vegan dinners that you can make in under 30 minutes. They're all amazing plant-based recipes for you to just be like munching on the weeknights and weekends. So yep. Peace out.